If you're thinking about investing in real estate, just be aware that there are so many ways to fail a project. Today, I'm going to share 5 mistakes that may run your project into a big failure. Hi, everyone. This is Elisa Zhang. As a real estate syndicator and investor, I'm going to share with you 5 common mistakes that new investors make so that you can avoid them. This way, your money will work harder for you and you don't have to. First, not having a team. Most people thinking about buying real estate, they're studying really hard. They think about saving their money and then investing into a real estate. But they often don't think about assembling a team before they go and look for properties. That's number one thing that is going to help you be successful in investing. For example, finding a good property manager, a good construction team, a reliable handyman. These are all teams that you should assemble before you even start looking for properties. Second, not investing in the right location. Location is an old saying in real estate, and it still rings true until this day. I'm not talking about you have to invest in the best neighborhood in the city. However, it is important to understand that your location needs to fit your investment criteria, whether it be cash flow or equity growth. Ask yourself and your property manager, what is a safe neighborhood? Is there a good school district? What does demographic look like? How much are people paying for rent in that neighborhood? And what is the people's job like? What is their income sources? These are all very important information to gather about a location that you're interested in investing. If you're investing outside of your town, then even more research needs to go into these locations, visit a town, drive around, get to know the neighborhoods that you're interested in investing. Third, not investing for cash flow and not thinking about cash flow at all. Cash flow is important so that you can support your rental and not lose it during the downturn time. In order to pay your mortgages, your property needs to cash flow enough to make sure that it doesn't become a liability for you. A lot of times we see people on HDTV flipping houses and etc. Flipping houses is an active job, not really investing. Sure, it will make a good profit. However, on the days that when the market crashes, you're still holding that property with a high mortgage payment, you're going to lose that house. Now, thinking about cash flow, do a calculation using all the incomes that you're going to get from this property, subtracting all the expenses, tells you what the cash flow will be. And making sure mortgage is included in these expenses for you to calculate that cash flow. Imagine a day your tenant is paying your rent. If the market crashed or you lose your job, you do not need to lose your investment because your tenant is paying for your mortgages and that you get covered. That's what I'm talking about, investing and thinking about cash flow. Fourth, not doing proper due diligence. This one people fail all the time. Hire a third-party inspector is super important. Some people in the height of the market have decided to waive inspection. And later on, they found out the property has a major structure issue. That could basically sink your investment. After pouring $50,000 into foundation, your property may no longer cash flow. So doing proper due diligence is really important. And not only physical due diligence, hire a third-party inspector to do so, but also more importantly, doing your own due diligence. Don't just trust everybody say, use your team, but verify. And do your own rent count studies to make sure that the property is indeed a desirable rental property that has people who wants to live there and pay the rent that you think you can get. Fifth, focus only on interest rate when you're looking for a mortgage. Why is that important? I myself has made a mistake before by opting for lower rates, 15-year mortgages that has bigger monthly obligations for mortgages. So as a result, I was not cash flowing. So it added a lot of stress in my investment because my tenant's income is not simply covering my mortgages. So again, cash flow matters. Instead, you may want to choose slightly higher interest rate, but 30-year mortgage because your monthly obligation is going to be $1,000 less in a month. That increases your cash flow by $1,000. And does that mean that you have more cushion now? Yes. So that also means it's actually safer for your property investment to get on these longer term mortgages, but lower monthly obligations. If you enjoyed today's video, please click on like and subscribe to our channel and comment below if you have any questions or just want to share your thoughts. I'll see you in the next video.